Hello everyone, I'm SpeedyGRT and welcome back to another video on the MLemSMP. Today we're going to be working on our underground cavern, which is right underneath our shop, because this tunnel leads up to our main area. If I go through here, you can see it's the main area of my shop, so I go back down, and I've made a beacon with haste to make it faster. Now you may be wondering, how did you get another star to make the beacon? Well, that wither fight I was in a few weeks ago, or a while ago, I was able to keep the nether star from. So I decided to make a beacon to help make this faster. Basically, the plan for this is to make a nice staircase down, and then kind of have like a little waterway that goes all the way to the other side of the cave, because it's a very large cave and goes very far out. So, now that I've explained that, let's get into a super speedy time lapse. We've finished our super speedy time lapse, and here we have it. This is what I'd like to call the pit, because I use plenty of terracotta and then tinted glass to make it look super dark underneath. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fill this with water. And to make this easy, I've brought some packed ice to help me fill this. So I think the way I want to do it is I'll have the water go at least up to here. So if we go like this, okay, apparently it doesn't break like normal ice. Let me try a different pickaxe. So apparently it doesn't actually. It's not like normal ice. And it doesn't actually melt right away if you break it, which is unfortunate. So I'll cut back to this in a moment. So it turns out you need regular ice to break. And that's how you get it. You can't use blue ice or packed ice as far as I know. So we're going to attempt to fill out the bottom of this with water, and hopefully it looks good. Let's see, if we place it up here, does it work? Seems to be lagging a bit, but yes it does. So I'll be back when this is all filled. I've finally managed to fill this pit with water. It's not even, but it'll do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I'm going to build a little cloud platform just above this area and make it look nice. So we'll add a few of the white blocks that we used on our main base beforehand with a few new ones. So let's see. Build some over here. It might be a little oddly shaped, but it'll be fine. Now we just need to add a few more. We'll add some more calcite blocks over here, and then maybe a few copper ones over here, which it's not quite the shape I was going for, but I think it will do, especially if we add a few more blocks on this side. So there we go. This will be our little platform. It doesn't quite look like a cloud, but it's the best we can do at the moment, especially considering how tough building in water is, and that the water didn't quite work out the way it was supposed to. We'll add a few more details as time goes on, but for now, I'm going to show you everything we have. So we have our pit down here, which gives a nice dark effect, and then we have our stairway, which goes up to our main area of our shop, which will surround with different blocks in the next episode. We have this area, which I'll do something with in the future. I'm not quite sure what yet, but I'll figure it out. And then we have this stairway going all the way up to the next area of our shop, which I think will make just a little fun area for people to explore. I'm planning on calling this the Cloudy Caverns once it is complete, but for now it's just a very large cave that spawns an incredible amount of ducks for some reason. So I think we should go and work on a few more things, so let's go. While I was looking for something else to do in the episode, I decided to work on raiding the Ocean Monument. Because while the Elder Guardians have been defeated, as far as I know, there's still plenty of Guardians in here, and a Guardian farm hasn't been made, which I think would definitely be really useful in the future, because the block palette of the Ocean Monuments go really well with the block palette that I plan on using for my cloud base. So it's only natural that this might be one of the next big projects that I work on after I finish the main part of the shop. So we're just trying to get a few of these guys for practice, and we'll see how it goes in the future, and if we decide that we can make this an actual working farm. Because I'm not very skilled with redstone, but I think it would be very useful to have on the server, especially since no one's gone and done it yet. And I don't think anyone has any plans to do anything with this at the moment. I don't think we're going to get very much from this, so let's go back to the main area. I've decided to head off into the nether through my shop's nether portal, as I haven't been in here yet, and I think there might be something through these walls, because as you can see on the map, there's an interesting network over here, and I'm not sure if it's tunnels that have already been dug out or if it's an actual structure. So we'll use our netherite pick to dig all the way through here, and hopefully there'll be something. The only thing I ended up finding was this really cool cave, which has a few interesting items, such as these bushes, which I think can only survive in the nether, but if we want to do a custom nether portal design at some point, that'll come in handy. These few mushrooms, which grow on the walls. So these might be a nice thing to collect, and even if we don't use them, we can always give them to Gray, who might have some use for them. Gray is working on what I believe is a fairy or pixie village, and it's looking very good so far. Let's see if we can find our way out of here. And I think I might end the episode as soon as we get back. We've made it back from the nether, but there appears to be some uninvited guests that also came back with us. We'll find a place for them at some point. But we got a lot of loot, which some of it we might not use, but other parts like the glowstone and the wall moss and some of the crimson nylium, we'll definitely use those in a future project. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Next episode, I'll be working on another part of the basement of the shop. So I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye!